Hello guys, this is Pierre here. Welcome to this recording from the live trading sessions that we had today, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to give some thumbs ups and of course subscribe to my channel for more videos and live sessions. So yeah, let's hit the chart and happy trading. Yeah, as we speak right now, we know already that Yellen have a speech today, and it just started for 5 minutes now, and that's why the market was acting a bit strange today, and it was a bit nervous. No one know what to wait from the speech, and I also was a little bit unsure how to do today, so I didn't feel like I want to trade, because there was not a much clear setup for me. So I think I will just watch how this news goes today, and let today's New York session lead the way and show how price will maybe move. And yeah, maybe tomorrow or Thursday I'll find something to trade. We actually don't need to be in the market and trading all the time, so there is days like this one, like today, that we maybe should be sitting on hand if we don't have our setups ready. Because for me, I'm not seeing any good setups that I feel good with trading today. So if we take a look at what happened since my last weekly overview. We were talking about, we started as usual with the Dixie, and I think that we should start with this today too. As you see now, it's more clear that the downtrend is broken on the Dixie, and we broke this channel, and now we are grinding up. Price is grinding up with this new trend line to the upside. We did break the highs now, and even this last high is now broken, as you see here, especially if this 4-hour candle that's ongoing right now, if this keep looking like it looks right now and close above here, then we are surely in a uptrend from here with the Dixie. And what we can do is keep following this trend line here and see if price will retest it to go long, because right now we are Yellen is talking at the moment, and the market gonna act very strange, and we may see some spikes, depends on what she says, and if it looks like there is more rate hike for the US, and how soon that will be. So it depends right now on what she says and how the market will read that. So but as you see, we have we've been making higher lows here, and this was our last higher low, and we've been making higher highs. So we can't read this structure in any other way more than that it is a bullish channel or a bullish structure. By the textbook, when the market is making higher high and higher lows, then the trend is to the upside, and you should be looking for buying the market. Yeah. And today the gold was also acting a little bit strange, because Until now, until this candle, they wasn't really correlated, but now it looks like things are better, and they are following the old correlation. And as you see now, what happened today, we had this gap here that wasn't filled yet until today, for about 2-3 hours ago. The gold did a rally up here to close this gap, and that was the market objective for today. And it really did go up and close the gap, and now it started almost directly go down after the gap was closed. So for now, not much to say about what the gold should be doing in the very short term, because again, we have this speech ongoing now, and of course we should be very careful, and will not be trading. But what I see, if we go to the daily on the gold, we have been doing same thing here. The trend is still to the upside. The structure is higher high here and higher low, and we just put another higher high and another higher low. So on the gold from here, we should be looking for to go long if this structure holds down here. This support, if this keep holding and price didn't break it, then we should be keep looking for long on gold. Maybe a retest of the structure to find a long back up to test the highs. And once again, all this is depend a little bit on how this speech will end. Yeah, I'm sure that that will be the leader for how prices will go today. But as for now, and if you're gonna follow the structure textbook, there is nothing else to think about in gold than long, because that all the evidence we have on this one right now. Yeah, I'm glad to see that we have much more viewers right now, and looks like more and more are coming in. So for those who just joined us, we were talking about the Dixie, and about we talking now about the gold, and we're also talking about how important the speech that Yellen is having right now, and that this will maybe lead us to where the price will go from here. Yeah. So I will gladly answer the questions, your questions, guys, as we're going, because as I said, I don't have a real view on what will happen before this day is over. So I will gladly answer all your trading related questions, so we have a little bit of discussion. And once again, not only me here who doing the talking. So yeah, just write your questions in the chat, and I will try to answer them. Yeah. So as you see, I opened the oil chart right now, because that one we've been looking at many times. And what we have on the daily, that we did broke this bullish trend line for about 5 days or so, and price went down back to the low of this range, and found support and went up back again and did a retest of the trend line. So it looks like the 54.20 area is a very good resistant, and I don't see anything else than try to short this one on this level up here until we see a clear break of this structure here and close above maybe a 4-hour candles, or to be even more sure, a close above with a daily candle. Then we maybe start to look for a retest on lower time frame to keep to think more long on the oil. But until that happen, we only have one way, and that is that we try to find entry opportunity on the lower time frame on oil. Sorry, somewhere up here. Try to find your entry reason if you trade a pin bar like this one here, or engulfing candle like this one here. It's a bit up to you what you feel comfortable to, and how what is your plan for the entry. But as I said, I don't see another scenario more than shorting this high until the structure is broken. Yeah. Any question about that, or are we clear about the gold? Sorry, about the oil. And I hope you're still hearing me, because I'm not seeing any questions on the chat. So I know that we have lagging time about 10 seconds, so I'll be waiting a little bit before I keep going in case you have any question. Yeah. Silver. What a good move it did now. I was waiting for silver to reach this trend line here to see and find a shorting opportunity on, because we did break this structure and did a retest, and the price kept going up as I expected. So it did exactly what was expected, but I'm still unsure if it is the right time to go short yet. What we have on this is still also, if we're gonna talk textbook structure, we did break this one and make a first higher high and our first lower low above these highs here. Then we kept doing higher highs and higher lows, another higher high, another higher low, and now we are right now we are making this this huge indecision 4-hour candle, and of course it is moving very strange right now because of the speech, and all we have to do is to wait out this day. There's no need to guess how the market will move. We do need to wait and see how structure look like, how if the entry reason we trade are there or not. So I will be patient and keep waiting for my main idea to happen. And my main idea was that I want to see if I will find any entry reason on the trend line if it not get broken, or a retest of this structure up here. As you see, we have a huge structure resistance up here on this level. If we go back more, you can see it more clear that this structure gonna surely make price at least halt or maybe reverse. So that is my plan for silver still, even though we have this ongoing 4-hour candles that look for now a little bit bearish, engulfing bearish candle, but this candle is only 1 hour and 20 minutes old. It's a 4-hour candle, so a lot more may happen before it really closes. Yeah, so we don't trade open candles. We wait if the main idea is on the 4-hour. We, as always, we wait for that 4-hour candle to close. If your main idea, let's say your main idea is on the 1 hour, then you trade this 1-hour candle when it's closed, not when it's open, because every candle when this, as you see, when this pin bar to the upside happened, it wasn't a pin bar at the beginning. It was a huge candle with a huge body, yeah. But when it closed, then we got this wick on the downside. So wait for the close of the candle and then trade your idea, not before that. And you see we have lots of rejection on silver on this level as we had before here for now. So give it some time, let the speech of Yellen be over, and maybe wait to Asian session if you trade Asian session, or wait for London tomorrow to see where to go from here. Yeah. Hey Saba, welcome. You finally made it, yeah. I think you had a question, Saba, yeah, about the Aussie New Zealand before, so just post your question in the chart and I will be answered if there was anything specific about that trade you were talking about today, yeah. So let's keep going and see how all the pairs are doing, or the one I was interested of. They were on my watch list. We have those here that I had on my watch list from the Sunday webinar, yeah. Aussie CAD is also in a bit, what would I say about it, in a place that I don't feel like I want to trade from that level, because I missed the short up here, and now it looks a little bit ugly, but we have, as you see here, this clear engulfing bearish candle from yesterday, but price didn't give us down momentum after that. So what happened after we had this those candles from yesterday here, price did retracement to the upside. I think it's 61.8 Fibonacci almost, as you see here, and kept going sideways until now. We did price did try to go down, and at the moment we have some rejection on this level, so that's why I think it's a bit unsure market on many pairs, and that's why I'm saying that we may want to wait and wait for clear signals. If we go down to the 1 hour, the rejection is more clear, but if we want to talk a little bit structure, we did actually make lower highs and lower lows for now, but they are not a major one, because what we maybe want to see from here is a broke of this structure down here. Yeah, we maybe want to see a clear break of this structure to trust that price will keep trying to push down to retest these lows. Yeah, so at this moment this pair for me, it's a bit in a bit strange place. So if we get another push to the upside to retest these highs, then it's maybe a much better idea to trade it, because your stop loss, if you enter somewhere here, your stop loss will be above these highs, and that will be a very good place to place it, because it is above a very good level, and that level may protect your stop loss. Yeah, so at the moment, if we enter here short, your the distance between your stop loss and your entry is very big. So why not wait for a retest and try to enter from this high here, and if we break this structure and keep going down, that will be perfect for you. But selling the AUD CAD on this level here is like you're selling against the support, and that's a very bad idea, because if you sell now, there is not much room before your price may found support here. Yeah, we can't be sure, the support may got broken, but what we have as evidence right now, that it held for at least one time, and we have a clear rejection. So it's a bit unclear from at this moment if we will keep going down. Yeah, so keep an eye on it. Not tradable yet, in my opinion. Aussie New Zealand, we take a look at the daily. So it's a clear uptrend, very strong momentum to the upside, and when we got this pin bar yesterday, it looks like a very juicy trade to the downside, because we got this pin bar on a very good level. As you see here, it is the same level as this structure here. Yeah, so that looked like we have a good rejection, and the best entry on this one should be a break of the lows of yesterday. Yeah, to be sure that price keep going down and give us a down momentum. What happened, that price went down a little bit. You see this small wick here, and but it didn't keep going down. It found the support and start to going up. We did break the highs of the pin bar and kept going up until it found some resistance again, and moved back down a little bit. But at the moment, and if we gonna talk structure on this one too, we should it is still doing higher highs and higher lows. As you see, it's very clear, and this is our another higher high, another higher low, and this was our last higher high. Yeah, so the level is high, and of course I would be looking for shorting opportunity here, and because we just broke this level here, I think that we may be gonna wait for a retest of this structure down here and see what will happen, because I feel that we may get a little bit of retracement and keep pushing up to try to retest these extremes highs here, and that don't look very impossible, because you see there is not much left to test these highs up here at around, if we put this line here, it's the 1.075 area. So that level would be a very good and the extreme high of this move, and that will be a very good shorting place. Because if you're gonna short here right now, it's gonna be a very short-term trade, yeah. Because as you see, we have a bit structure here, so price gonna have some trouble on this area here, and if this got broken, the next trouble area should be down here, yeah. So you can trade it short, and it's gonna be a counter trend trade, yeah. Don't forget that. But we have a clear divergence on the RSI, as you see. The RSI is doing lower highs, as you see here, and the price is doing higher highs. If we gonna put this one, as you see, this high was lower than this high, but this high here is lower than this high, yeah. So we have a clear divergence, but still no clear reversal signs. A sure entry for reversal could be if you want to wait on the 4-hour candles and see if you got a break of this 20 moving average, yeah, as it happened down here and down here. When you have a clear break of the moving average, then you enter on the next candle, yeah. This one was very huge, so your stop loss would be very large. But when you have a break of the 20 moving average and a very huge candle, your stop loss don't need to be all the way down under this one. You can place it somewhere in the middle, yeah, and that will be under the 20 moving average. So another entry possibility would be if you wait for a clear break and close of the moving average with a strong momentum candle, and you can enter on the next candle that opens, yeah, and your stop loss goes above the candle that broke the 20 moving average. But don't forget that you have some structure here to take care of, and don't forget that that will be a counter trend trade. So that should be clear to everyone, because trading a counter trend may be difficult from time to time, and sometimes it goes very well. As you see here, we have many places where price just did find support and start pushing up all the way up back here, yeah. This one was a little bit harder, because price went down and bounced back up, and then went down again and bounced back up. That was not an easy trade as this one down here, yeah. That's very clear to see. And this one here was, if you took this trade, it was a bit also good momentum to the upside, but then you got price against you all the way down back here. If your stop loss was below this level, you would made it, but if the stop loss was higher than that, then you maybe got stopped, yeah. So of course the best way should be trading with the trend, and in this case, if you want to trade this pair with the trend, you maybe want to wait for a retracement. Let's say if we say that price stop at this level and start doing a retracement, so our next level, as you see here, should be somewhere at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, or the 61.8, where we have both this channel and this structure to be retested, yeah. Then you can go long. but we are very high, so we don't buy it from here. What we can do from here, if you want to be involved in this trade any soon, we should be wait for price to maybe retest these highs up here and try to find a shorting opportunity. Yeah. Hello, Jorge da Silva. Euro USD is testing a major support. We might see a reversal. Yeah, we can take a look at that, and let me know what support you're talking about. Saba, is it clear about the Aussie New Zealand, or do you have any more questions on that? Jorge, if you mean this support level, then I agree with you that we should be looking at that level and watch for a bounce. Yeah, because for now it's very clear that we will test this level down here. As you see, if we take the whole story about the EURUSD, we had this upgoing trend here. After the head and shoulders here, we break this trend line, and price kept doing lower highs and lower lows, as you see here. I'm gonna mark them on the chart. This was our last confirmation. Those two here, let me make them blue so you see what I'm talking about. This structure down here, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, and this swing high are our last swings in the on this pair. This is our last swing low, and this was our last swing high. And of course we have this ongoing 4-hour candle now that's not closed yet. Yeah. Yeah, Jorge, I think as I said before, you're right about the support level. Yeah. And that we should be looking for and see if price gonna on the test of this support. This is the area you may be talking about, sorry, and that may give us a bounce, because if we crunch this short a bit, you see that the level have been acting as support many times before, 1, 2, 3 times, then got broken and acted as both support and resistance, and resistance and support again, and got rejected. So we surely gonna have some reactions here. I don't know if this level gonna give a real reversal for a huge reversal, or just a halt on the prices yet. Yeah. And we don't need to taking guess about that. What we can do, that if you are short on the euro at the moment, that you maybe want to take profit at this level, and or partial profit, because there will be some troubles here. If you really ask me what I feel about this, that my feeling and my view, that we are in a downtrend, and we did this retracement to the upside, and it looks like it may be the retracement it came to an end, and I wouldn't be surprised if price did a retest of these lows down here. Yeah, but there is no need to make guesses about that. What we do, or what I actually do, I take one swing at the time, and I was talking for a long time ago about how this level was a major area to look for short at, and those who took this short, they actually have lots of pips ongoing at the moment. If we go back to my channel and see my weekly, when I did the weekly around this area here, I did talk about this level and said that if you want a short, you clearly want to be looking at this structure up here, and it is a very good move. It's about 260 pips now, yeah. And as you see, for now we have prices clear downside. The wicks are coming from the upside, and there is more down pressure on this one, and we surely gonna retest these lows down here, yeah. So if this is this candle close like this, we are surely gonna test those lows, but there is no idea to jump on this trade right now. Wait for a retracement to the upside, maybe a retest of the trend line and the 20 moving average. You see, it's been respected very well up here many times. It did retest the moving average that goes line at a line with the downtrend channel, yeah. So even if many traders right now look at this and feels like oh my god, I want to join this trade, I think it did go very far from here. If you would enter, you should be entering at after those pin bars here, and take the ride to the downside, but that wouldn't be easy with the speech today and all that news we have, yeah. So wait for a retracement to the upside and try to take the trade to the lows down here, yeah. Or if it don't give you a retracement, then I will maybe be waiting down here and try to take a counter trend trade, which will be a little bit harder, but that are the possibilities we have at the moment. Are we clear about Euro USD, or do you guys have any questions? Or if anyone have any pairs that you want me to look at? Yes, Saba, you can add the 20 EMA. It's a SMA I am using, but it don't really matter. I do like to use the 20 SMA, especially on the 4 hours, because that will make you take a decision based on that, and you don't need to guess a lot, but it only works in a good trending market, yeah. So if you look at it on this pair now, it's look very good. Even if I take off this trend line, you see that after we broke the neck of this head and shoulders here, price kept respecting, it did a retest, and it was really respecting the 20 moving average, and that should be maybe the entries on this one. You take the entry when price did test the moving average, and you put your stop loss maybe an ATR or more above the 20 moving average, yeah. So that was it. Jorge, I don't chase money, I always wait for support and resistance to be respected. Oh, very good, Jorge. I think that is the most wise thing you do. Never never chase the price. There is no idea for that. Even if this candle that's ongoing right now is looking very very juicy, and but you never know that when that will end. Yeah, it may end at the moment, and you've been entering very late, and your stop loss is a huge where if you want to enter right now on this candle, where would you put your stop loss? So your stop loss should be somewhere up here. Yeah, and that move is let's see, if you want to chase price now, if anyone want to chase price right now, your stop loss should be about 100 pips above that. So ask yourself, is it worth it? Because as you see, your next trouble area is 45 pips from here. Yeah, so there is no idea to jump in this trade. If you were lucky and took it from this the break of this this pin bar, then good. There's many traders that trade pin bars, and the entry reason should be that a retest of the moving average and a 4-hour pin bar is actually a good pin bar to enter. But you usually enter when price goes 4 or 5 pips below the low of the pin bar, and your stop loss goes a little bit above the pin bar here, in somewhere in this area. That would be good. But now there's no idea to chase this one. Just let it go. If you got your retracement maybe on the Asia session today would be good, a retracement, and then keep going down. Price will always give you a chance to get in. As you see here, we had many chances to follow this trend to the downside. Okay. Good that you good, Saba, good. Thank you for being here, and of course thank you for the question, because I think that's more fun to answer questions that are related to what you're trading, so I don't just talk about how I trade or the pairs I am watching. So please guys, we are right now 13 people in the room, so feel free to ask your question. Yeah, so if we are clear about the EURUSD, we will keep moving from here. Let's take a look how the AUSD is doing, and that's look very good. I have a demo trade on this one ongoing right now, and this trade been going for a good while now. I did enter on this 2618 trade up here, and it's still going, but as I said, this trade is a demo trade. Was just trying how the 2618 will go, and as you see, price, this wasn't an easy trade. Price went with me and against me many times, and if this would be a real trade, I would close it for a long time, and I actually did close all my real trade on the Aussie USD, because I took this one also on my live account. Yeah, let's see. Guys, do you still hear me? Because it looks like I have a problem with the picture on my TV. Can you give me some confirmation about the picture and sound? Are we still good to go, guys? This is acting very weird. think I'm gonna just wait a couple of seconds. All clear? Yeah, good, good, good. Because I did get it said that I had an error on my screen, so yeah, that's good that it's still working. So let's keep going. So we maybe now today have our what we've been waiting for a long time, the reversal on the Aussie USD, and as you see, price came up all the way back up to this structure today, and we got this very nice pin bar on the 4 hours and this clear bearish pin bar after that, but that's not the first time this happens, because as you see we got even a bigger one back here but price did find support on this down here at this structure. So what is good now, if this major candle close below this trend line, that will be another sign that we may be on getting our reversals that we was waiting for. And from here on the Aussie USD, we should keep looking for short opportunity, especially if price keep going down and close below this structure here. Our next trouble area should be these highs back down here, but you can trade it one swing at a time. Wait for close of this candle that's going right now, go down to a lower time frame, wait for a retracement and try to find a shorting opportunity to at least this level. And when if this level got broken, then your next trade should be to this level down here. Yeah, so you have two good moves to take from here, but right now on this one too, price did a really good move, so it's too late to enter here. And as you see here, we got this clear and strong bearish candle, but then again price went back up. But the move up here, you see it took very long time to go back up here, and all this this whole correction move, it was deleted by two candles. Yeah, so right now the momentum is very strong, and we should be keep looking for shorting opportunity on this one. So let's say that price stop here, and we want to find the entry for short. You may take your Fibonacci retracement tool. If price end here and this was our last swing low, then you put it like here, and you maybe want to wait for at least a retracement to the 38.2 Fibonacci, or even higher to the 61.8. So those two would be a good entries, but as it looks like now, I don't think we gonna find high retracement more than the 38.2. yeah, and that will be a good place, because that will be also a retest of this broken trend line. And we was talking about that break of the 20 EMA on the 4-hour strategy. As you see here, Saba, as you see, this break now looks very clear, and the candle is very strong, but you still have to wait for the candle to close. And the idea, if the candle wasn't as big as this one, The idea is you enter the next candle that open after this one, and your stop loss should go above the candles that break the 20 EMA, and of course take profit is down here because we have this structure. Yeah, in this case, when price broke the 20 EMA to the upside, your entry should be on this candle here. Let's put this line, this blue line would be your entry, and your stop loss would be somewhere below this candle. And of course, depend on what structure you have, you would put your take profit. But as we are on a very high place now, you wouldn't take the long here, because we know that price is a very high structure, and all we looking at on this pair is to the downside. Yes, are we clear about the Aussie USD? Let's see how the Aussie Jappy is doing. Yeah, we had this this little range here that we've been talking about for a while, and as you see, whoops, that didn't look like a good, so much better. Let's see. As you see, we did this last move, this one, this leg here. Where's my arrow? This leg here. It did halt a bit here because we had this structure here. Then on the opening, price gapped up and kept pushing up a little bit. We broke these highs here, but we still didn't make a higher high than this high here. Yeah, and that show that price is respecting this structure now a little bit more than this structure here. And we did push back down. I see this one as a correction and a retest of this structure, and price tried to reach a new high, but it didn't make a new high, and that candle is ongoing right now. If we go down to the 1 hour, you can see more clear the rejection. And you can see that price didn't really make a new high here. Yeah, this candle was the high of this candle is lower than this structure here, and it gave us a bit of double top scenario. I think it's more clear on the 4 hour. As you see here, we have this double top scenario ongoing now. And we also have some divergence on the RSI, but not so strong because price didn't really close this high, but we had at least this higher high, and the RSI is heading to the downside. And we have clear rejection right now, this pin bar, but the candle is not closed yet. So let's wait this 4 hour candle to close. And to be more sure for that this pair will be going down, it should at first break the neckline of this double top. Yeah, so when price break, if price go down and break this neckline, then we surely gonna test at least this level down here, or keep pushing down to the lows of this ranging area. Yeah, but before it break and close below this structure here, we shouldn't be looking for short, because we just made a new higher high and a new lower low, and that means that the price is still bullish, and we don't have any evidence of short yet. Yeah. So any question about Aussie Jappy? let's see, the CAD Jappy is doing very good right now, and that's also a news candle, because this pair moves the same as USD Jappy, yeah, and USD CAD, USD Jappy, sorry, they are correlated with CAD Jappy. They move almost the same, and this whole move did start already last week, and many of you know that those of you who follow me on my YouTube channel know that I did take this double bottom trade here. I entered the break of the neckline on this 4-hour candle, and closed my trade somewhere here, I think. Then the day after I took another trade and closed somewhere here. So one more time, we have another opportunity to see that price move way before the news, and the news just comes after and confirms the move. And right now, as you see, after the speech, we did break the structure where price did have big trouble to break it. And of course you need a mover, and the mover is always fundamental in form of news of something like that, yeah. And it looks like this gap gonna be closed today here. It did got closed with only with a wick, so it looks like the market objective right now is a retest of the highs back up here, yeah. So on this pair we have this ranging area here that we should be looking at. So no idea to take the trade now, any trade in the middle of the range. We should be wait and see how the price will behave when it reaches these highs up here, or if it reaches these highs, then we should be looking for another bounce to the downside. Or what we can also do, if price give you another retracement down, now when we break this structure, there surely be some kind of retracement to maybe retest this structure here. And if that happen, and if you get any bullish evidence somewhere in this area, you would be looking for bullish evidence to try to join the last move. If you got that would be a very good opportunity to trade with the trend, yeah. But to short it from here, it's a bit too early, and there is no rhythm for that, because it's gonna be only a retracement in my opinion, because we just break the highs and make a new high and another higher low, yeah. So if we go and crunch the chart a bit, you see we have some structure that price will retest. So this is our range, and what we should be doing, buying the lows down here, buy the lows and sell the highs until this structure or range got broken, yeah. So let's say if we let's say that price break these highs back here and close above, then of course we will only be looking for a retracement and try to follow the price to the upside. But until that happen, all we can do with this range here is keep buying the lows and selling the highs. Wait for price to come back up to a structure and find your entry reason. if your entry reason is a head and shoulder or a pin bar or engulfing candle or double top, whatever your entry reason is. But you should be only looking for sell the highs on this range and buy the lows until the range is broken for the upside or for the downside. Yeah. Any questions so far? You are too quiet, guys. Sorry, I will just take some water and we will keep going, but I'm talking too much and I feel like I'm alone. So come on, hit me some questions. Oh, what a good bounce from this level. I like it when I put a level and the price react exactly at that level. It's so good. And another time, as you see here, when I say that I don't care a lot about news, you should know by now why I'm saying that. Yeah, because look at this. We got this whole and strong down momentum move with a very huge momentum, large candles, and price just stopped here like it hit a wall, because the level is, we have structure here and the price is also on, if we crunch the chart, you see, we go to the daily also. Let's see. You see, we the Jappy USD or GPB Aussie, as many GPP pair, it is on the very low right now, and of course we will be watching for long only from these lows here. So what happened today? We got this whole and strong move down. But when price reached this level, this structure, that's why I always say the structure is so important to look at, because I had this line down here for a reason, because we had this old structure here. If we go back here, you see that we have another structure that got broken by a very strong candle that show us that the level is a very strong one, because it needed a very strong level, candle to get broken. And then this whole move and strong move, it just stopped like it hit a wall. And we got this pin bar on the 4 hour, and if we want to trade this one, it was the easiest trade in the world. Yeah, your entry goes above the nose of the pin bar. I call it a nose, this one, this little wick above the highs, and your stop loss goes somewhere below the pin bar. Yeah, and because of the price is a very low level now, this stop loss should be protected very well, because price is in a very low level, and we should be looking only for long opportunities. Then we have another entry reason, is this double bottom, and we have this divergence on the RSI. It's making higher lows, as you see here, and price did almost of course a lower low here, and did close almost the same as this one, as when it was here. Yeah, so that would be a very easy trade to take and make some money on, just by looking at the structure and this chart and one candle only. No big scenarios, no big strange names. It's only candles that show you that this was a 4 hour of rejection, and on a very good structure level, then that will give you your entry reason. So thank you, Curtis. Thank you that you like the stream. Guys, I can't I don't know how much I can talk about structure, but this is another time that I have the opportunity to tell you how important it is to look at the structure and not just following any indicators or stuff like that. Yeah. So what we can expect here, that we will keep looking at this level for another test maybe, and see if we're gonna get another bounce. But until this and these highs are broken, we should be watching for take profit at this level for now. If you want to trade from this low here, your take profit should be somewhere in this area until this structure is broken. Yeah, but if price push above this structure, close above it, maybe did a retest and kept going up, then you keep trying to buy low and sell the highs up here. What we want to see here, if we will keep going up and trading to the upside, is a close above this structure, of course, because we all know that the major trend on this pair is to the downside. But I am also a counter trend trader, and I do trade reversal. So for me, I would take those counter trend trades, because I have my strategy to trade them, and I don't see any problem doing that, because I am trading them in a very good way, and they have been give me a good profit. So I will keep trading my reversals, but I have also my own rules and how to use them, not only blindly trade them. And as you see, I always watch good levels, high value levels to trade from. Yeah. So of course, the best scenario to trade this one was the retest of the highs here, and try to trade to the downside with the major trend. No one can discuss that, because as you see, we've been going down for a very long time, and to trade with the trend is much better. But because of the price is so low right now, for me, I don't see why I can't buy it and try to hopefully follow a new trend to the upside. Yeah. So that's why I would be gladly take long position from this level here. Yeah. Let's see. I see that Jorge have maybe a question. So I have this question: is 128 pips per day, is that an average goal? Well, that's it's very hard to answer about those daily goals and pips goals. I don't have any goals, especially on the daily or weekly goals, because I think having a pip goal of let's say 100 pips a day, what do you do if you don't get those 100 pips? I think that will make you take bad decisions from time to time, because if you make 50 and your goal is making 100 pips, then you maybe jump on any trade to try to push the pips to your goal. Yeah. What I have as goals, or what I actually have, is a drawdown. If I have 3 bad trades in a row, I usually take a day off and clear my mind and start trading again. Yeah. So that's the only goal I have. I don't really have any pips goals, and for me it's working very well to just have a stop of three bad trades in a row. I stopped trading for a day and then came back with a new plan. Yeah. I hope that answered your question, Jorge. Yes, guys, I think we've been talking for 1 hour 15 minutes now, and many of you are already dropping off, so I'm maybe gonna call it a day. I can give 5 minutes of answering your questions if you have any. Just put them in the chart. Sorry, I mean put your question in the chat box. Good, Jorge. We have the same rules about the 3 bad trades, yeah? So, any other questions, guys? Otherwise, we will call it a day, and thank you very, very much for being here. I hope you liked the session. Again, don't forget to join my YouTube channel also, and you can also follow me on TradingView. This is my profile. Just go to tradingview.com and search for Abu Zahra, as you see up here, and you find my YouTube channel in all my ideas also, and I can write it on the chart so you can see it. Let's see. This is my channel, because I do also have live sessions every Sunday on my channel, and I do tutorials and tips and tricks. You can join my channel, subscribe, and you'll get notification when I'm live or when I upload a new video. Yeah. So thank you very much for being here, guys, and please trade safe, and you can find me on Facebook or Twitter or TradingView. Just send me any question you have, and I will gladly answer it. Yeah. See you out there. Bye bye.